Lawyers have three huge advantages: high earning potential, long careers, fast income growth, which means compounding works harder for you if you start early enough. I work with two partners, both aged 40, same firm, same drawings. One had been investing consistently since 30, the other started at 40. Despite equal earnings, the early starter was projected to finish with significantly more wealth. Same job, same income, different timeline. A partner's greatest advantage. For all the complexity lawyers face, one advantage sits beneath everything: time. Not effort, not brilliance, time. Legal careers combine high earning potential, long working lives, and income that rises in steps. That makes compounding extraordinarily powerful, if it's allowed to work early enough. Compounding isn't about returns, it's about duration. And there's another cost to delay people rarely feel until later. Compounding doesn't negotiate. You can often contribute more later. You can sometimes catch up with bigger numbers. You can't recreate the same timeline without paying for it with much greater effort. Long-term growth. This is where bonuses quietly change outcomes, not because of returns, but because of consistency. Repeated boring decisions here compound over time. This isn't about timing markets or chasing performance, it's about letting lump sums do what monthly savings often can't. The lawyers who build real wealth are rarely those who invest aggressively. They're the ones who invest repeatedly. Timing beats cleverness. The biggest tax wins I see are rarely sophisticated. They're boring, decisions made early. Early awareness, early alignment, early contributions, early separation of tax. Late planning feels urgent. Early planning feels calm. And calm preserves choice. Urgency removes it. The final piece most lawyers underestimate is consistency. Wealth is rarely built by big moments. It's built by boring, repeatable behaviour. One of the most famous investment studies ever conducted found that the best performing investors were often those who forgot about their accounts. Not because they were lucky, because they didn't interfere. Behaviour beat intelligence. Busy lives quietly break fragile systems. Structure determines outcome. Two lawyers can earn the same income and live completely different financial lives. One feels calm, one feels perpetually behind. The difference is rarely effort. It's how much money flows. When structure is right, good behaviour happens automatically. Tax is ring-fence, savings happen quietly, decisions are pre-made. A well-designed pension does three quiet but powerful things. First, it removes future decisions. Money moves automatically, contributions happen without debate, without second-guessing, without relying on motivation during busy periods. Lawyers are constantly making decisions. Anything that reduces decision fatigue is more powerful than it sounds. The calmest lawyers I work with have one thing in common. They have an enough number. Not perfect, not public, not fixed forever, but clear enough to guide decisions. That number isn't about status or comparison. It's about knowing when extra complexity stops improving your life. Money behaves best when it knows its job. Short-term money needs stability. Medium-term money needs balance. Long-term money needs time. When time horizon and risk are aligned, behaviour improves automatically. When they're mismatched, anxiety creeps in, even when returns are fine. This matters because law is not a linear career. Even in successful careers, there are years when the pressure changes. Health, family, firm politics, appetite, the desire to do something different.
Please note that the discussion points we cover in this podcast are our own views or those of the guest speakers and do not constitute as financial advice. We always recommend that you speak with a professional before considering your own situation and taking action.